Hey YouTube, Gordon Miller here. Okay, so I haven't posted in a while because I was out with the flu for a few weeks and finally got my voice back. So I still have a little residual problem with my voice, but I'm going to try to make it through a few videos today. I appreciate the patience. So today, this video is I'm going to cover several different video topics today. I'm going to start with this video is the last in my mentor series. I had posted out a sequence and I had forgotten to upload the video and gone down my checklist. So went ahead and decided to re-record this one just because it's been so long since I uploaded the other ones. And I also had a chance to give it some more thought. I wanted to kind of share some of that with you guys as well. So this mentor video is about Richard Kemper, Dick Kemper. So Dick was the football coach for my middle school St. Christopher's Bulldogs team in 1978, 79, somewhere in there. And from what I understand, Dick was like 26 years old at the time. And I was in 8th grade. So I guess that would have put me at like 14. So Dick and I are roughly, like 12 years difference in age. And, when the opportunity arose as I moved into my freshman year of high school and upper school, as they call it at St. Christopher's, I had sustained a career-ending knee injury in summer basketball camp with Coach Koenig. And Carl was another phenomenal mentor in that group from St. Christopher's. So Carl saw the potential in my basketball ability. I had this horrible, hoop at home, and my parents didn't really seem to care one way or the other. So Carl actually bought a new basketball goal and helped, me with lessons at home and stuff like that. So that was incredible. Unfortunately, in that summer between 8th grade and 9th grade, I was injured in a catastrophic ACL injury that really destroyed my career. I mean, I had an earlier ACL injury in soccer when I was in 5th grade. And I was, like 11. And I finally had surgery by the time I was 14, after this other injury. It was just impossible to, have any kind of sports career after that. And it's really kind of a shame. But Dick saw my passion for sports, and he recognized the fact that I really wanted to participate and that I had a lot to offer. And so Dick created this position that was a varsity sport manager. And he, I was the equipment manager. I got a chance to get all the equipment on the field and made sure all the equipment got on the bus and got back on the bus on away trips. And I did laundry for all the guys on the team. So any of the guys who wanted to fuck with me, I put in the red gym shorts with their white socks, and they ended up with pink socks for the rest of the season. So, not a whole lot of people screwed with me after that. So it's kind of funny. But Dick taught me a couple of things. Now, I had already had my job with my father's gas station at around age 10, and I began to work Sundays religiously, pun intended, about age 14. So about the same time as I was working Sundays and learning how to run a business and how to interact with customers and things like that. Sorry, I was learning from Dick Kemper about how to really manage and organize like 50 guys. We've got a huge team. I think it was like at least 30 or 40 players, and maybe it was 30. But at either rate, the responsibility for getting the equipment on the field, making sure they had what they needed to practice with, make sure they got all the water and things like that. And all that stuff was a logistics exercise. Now, I would later use that logistics knowledge that I gained from Dick to run logistics and shipping and receiving for my father's company when I was a senior. And so there was overlap with my gas station time on weekends with what I was doing with Dick Kemper, and then overlap at the end when I was working with my father's company, helping him produce products and then package and ship those and things like that. So it was an interesting time for me. And Dick really gave me the opportunity to learn, and there was, certainly it's not rocket science in terms of making sure the tackling dummies get out on the field and they get put back, and making sure that the laundry gets done, and making sure that the guys have water and stuff like that. So it wasn't complicated, but it was an important skill to learn, and Dick gave me the opportunity to learn that. So I was one of the few people. You get a varsity letter in every sport. The most you can get is typically 12. It's varsity football, baseball, and basketball. And so, and Dick made it so that the managers, of which I was the first one to come in through the program, Carter Bryden had been older than me by a few years and had done, I believe, 1 or 2 of the sports, but I don't know that he did all of them, and I don't think he lettered in each one. The whole idea of having management staff for the team be an integral part of the team and a part of the team's success was an interesting concept, and one that was rewarded by lettering in the sport. So I had a letter jacket and everything else, and even though I didn't play, I was responsible for making sure the team got on the field. And after 3 years of doing this, I got into my senior year, and we did really well my junior year on the football team. And my senior year, we went undefeated and won the championship. And so that team was really unique. I mean, it was just really such an amazing team. I believe we went almost undefeated our junior year, and I don't think we won the state championship and things like that. But it was great to be a part of that opportunity, and I really owe an enormous debt of gratitude to Dick Kemper for recognizing the potential and being willing to reward that by not only his guidance and support, but also the opportunity to letter, which was a big deal. I mean, of course, some of the guys on the team would complain about the fact that, why is G lettering in something when, he's not playing? And that's fine. I actually believe that if I remember correctly, I actually lettered I started managing my 8th grade year, helping, and I think I received a letter that year. So I think technically I lettered 13 times, when most people could only letter 12, but 13 is my lucky number, so that's good. But anyway, the point of this whole thing is that Dick has been an incredible mentor to me, and I'd only found out after the passing of a good friend of mine when we had the funeral at St. Benedict's Church. My friend was Catholic, and I had made the conversion to being Catholic in support of my friend and his desire to see me do well by my family and things like that. And Dick was one of the people officiating the service during the funeral. And I talked to Dick afterwards, and I was like, Dick, I didn't know you were Catholic. And he's like, yeah, of course. I mean, the school was an Episcopal school. I just assumed everybody was an Episcopalian. And, but come to find out, a lot of the really high quality people that were part of my life back then at the Episcopal school were actually Catholic. So it's an interesting situation. And I'm really kind of glad that I had the opportunity to learn that. Now, Dick is currently the director of the Virginia Independent Schools Athletic Association, VISAA, and he's actually a client of mine now. And so all these years later, VISAA has been a client for, I don't know, like 10 years, something like that. So it's been great working with Dick. I'm 55 now. I would have been 45 when Dick and I got back together and worked together and things like that. So I'm really glad that I got the chance to do that. I'm grateful for the opportunity to make sure that I'm a part of his ongoing success in the work that he's doing. And I know, that he's proud of the progress that I've made in that amount of time. It's interesting. I mean, I'm 55, so I guess that would, if Dick's 12 years older than me, that would make him 67. And, ever since my father passed away in 2004, Dick is like a father, figure in my life. And I think the world of him. Sorry, I'm not going to cut that, but I think the world of you, Dick. And I want you to know that I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me. It really helped lay the foundation for the work that I would do with my father's company for the several years that I was in charge of that, and really set the stage for helping me understand managing people, because I got a chance to manage the people on the team and work with that. And it gave me great problem-solving skills and a bunch of other things that I really needed. So, but anyway, I just want to say thanks, Dick. And, the respect and the appreciation is real, and so is the emotion. Thanks.